Hi everyone, it is me, hopefully Skinny or Nikki, and I am extremely sorry about the late update. I have a legitimate excuse, I promise, I swear. Shortly after my last video, I went to the doctor because my throat was all swollen, I couldn't swallow, I couldn't talk, to find out I had severe strep. And I was down with strep. I even had to push my birthday back a week. And shortly after my birthday, I started coughing and I was really short in breath. I couldn't walk very far without feeling really fatigued or dizzy or like I was going to pass out. So back to my doctor, and she said that I had fluid in my lungs and a slight infection. So she put me back on antibiotics, and I started feeling better right around the 28th of February. So February's been a really difficult month for me as far as health goes. On the plus side of that, I was down to 386, and it was probably because I was very dehydrated. I couldn't really drink very much. I couldn't eat anything. And so my pictures in my birthday, I'm actually down to 386 in those pictures. Once I started drinking water and feeling better and eating more, I bounced up to 398. And I was really disappointed with that, but since last Monday, I have lost 5 pounds, so that brings me down to 393. So I'm very excited about that number because that's 4 pounds away from being in the 380s. I hope to have that next week sometime, give or take a pound, hopefully. As long as I keep losing, whether it's just a pound or 2 pounds, I'm not, beggars cannot be choosers at this point, as long as I'm heading in the right direction. My birthday was fabulous, so I wanted to say thank you for everyone that came and celebrated with me, and for those who were able to get gifts, thank you, and for those that spent their time with me, that was, I could not have been more perfect. Let's see, things that are coming up this month that I'm excited for. One, I read The Hunger Games while I was sick, and I could not put the trilogy down. I read all 3 of them in 3 days. And it was fabulous. Like, days afterwards, I kept thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I can't believe there's not another one. And so I definitely will be there for the midnight showing this month when the movie comes out. See, other things that are happening this month is Friday, I'm going up to San Francisco with my best friend Lisa, hopefully. And we're going to spend the day in Japantown, eat lunch, maybe do a little shopping, and then I'm bringing my friend Shannon and Melissa down to spend the weekend with me in Sacramento here. And then when they go back home 2 weeks later, my friend Shane from Texas will be here to spend a week. And I'm excited about seeing her. And sometime during that week, we will be going to San Francisco to Japantown. So I'll be going to San Francisco twice this month. And Japantown no less. I'm excited. She leaves on the 4th to go home, and shortly after that, I have another friend coming to visit me for a few days. So March and April is going to be busy with friends and visiting and lots of food. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to continue my weight loss with all this company, because it seems like the more company there is, a little bit harder it is for me to continue with the weight loss. So but that's a goal, is definitely to keep on track because it's still time. Let's see. My goals, I have them listed. I'm actually organized this time. The goals that I'm going to be sharing today are, I would like to be able to put on my own shoes and tie them. Whoa, wait, ha! I already met that goal. I bought a pair of Converse and I'm able to put them on and tie them all by myself. So that's a goal met. That's why I figured I'd better put that in. I'd like to be able to wear pantyhose. And I know this sounds really, really odd because, I mean, pantyhose, why would that be agreed? Don't pantyhose pretty much fit everybody? Oh, no, they do not. Because how I am shaped, I have very big middle, like my torso from here underneath my boobs and up. I'm fairly trim, but my middle here, right here, is all my weight. And so if I buy pantyhose that fit my legs, they're too tight at top. If I buy things that fit my waist, my hips, the pantyhose are too big on my legs. So hopefully with weight, that will change. I can only hope. And the other thing that I want to do is to be able to fit into a booth. Now, in between my birthday and being sick with strep, I started feeling a little bit better, and I went out to dinner with my friends in Damian, and my friend Damian and Christina went out to dinner, and I actually fit into the booth, but I was also at my lowest at 386. So I don't know if I could still fit into the booth because I haven't tried since then. But if I don't, it's just a matter of 10 pounds of getting back to fitting into the booth. So I haven't quite put that down as a goal met, but it's kind of sort of there. The other thing that I would like to do is to wear high heels. And I know this sounds strange as well, because high heels are kind of like pantyhose. It's not, I mean, I've seen movies and read books about, women who think they're fat, and, you find out they're a size 14, where I'm like, oh, you're a little overweight, but you don't know the real struggle of being fat. And they say things like, oh, I like shoes because no matter how fat you get, you can fit into shoes. That is so not true. Because the heavier I get, the fatter my feet are, and therefore the bigger the shoe has to be. The skinnier I get, the skinnier the shoe has to be, because my feet get skinnier. And not even to even point out the fact that when you're heavy and you're in high heels, your feet slide forward and scrunch your toes because of the weight of your body, and basically a slide for shoes. And I mean a slide for your feet. And if they're strappy or sandals or open toes, my toes and the sides of my feet end up on the sidewalk. So hopefully weight will fix that issue and I will be able to wear high heels. The other thing is, I'd like to be able to paint my own toenails. Now, I know that seems like incredibly crazy, like everyone takes that, so many people take that for granted, is to be able to paint your own freaking toenails. Or, as my next goal, see my own toes. But, those are two of my goals that I hope to reach someday. Probably not real soon, but maybe in a year. That would be nice, to be able to see my toes in a year. So those are my 5 non-scale goals. I don't know, like reaching them, some of them I felt really excited about reaching them, and some of them I'm just like, whatever. They didn't feel grand enough, or maybe I don't know, but just, maybe it was just at a time when I just wasn't excited about non-scale goals, and I just really wanted that weight number. But anyways, things are going great for me and right now, and I hope that everything's going great for everyone that's watching and everyone that's supporting. And I'm going to say goodbye because I kind of ran out of things to say, and I don't want my video to be terribly long. So, goodbye.